Yeah, this looks like one of them 65-minute games. I lost 1-0 to 1 in the last match to Crystal Palace. But because they had a 1 goal on the 65th minute, they won't do it. So I'll show you. I'll just leave it to 10 minutes just to show you that actually they're really not going to do anything, and I mean they won't do anything. There you go, 10 minutes. I'm going to pass back straight away. Now, they won't actually try and play until you get to a certain part of the pitch. But this is going to be a horrible game to play. They'll be full of cheating, and they'll foul us, they'll hunt us in packs, trying to kick the shit out of us and take the football, and my passes are being bastardised. That's 2 passes that have been completely fucked over, and they break with such speed, and it'll nerf my defending and cancel my stuff to try and score. These are really dangerous matches to play in, these ones at the 65-minute shit. Now if I can keep, look at him hunting me in packs. I fucking hate these games. If I leave it with my goalkeeper, he won't do anything. They won't do anything. And they don't have to get away with some fouls as well. Really, they do. Another bastardised pass. It's bastardising all my passes to give it to them because it's in absolute up yours. Fuck you. Just look at this. It's like a bloody fight. You know the type of games. Come on, get it in. Stop trying to kick the shit out of my players. I mean, look at the state of it. Do you know what I mean? Look, the state of this fucking... They call it a football match. It's an absolute bloody joke, it is. So when it's playing like this, why would you want to try and play against it? Like I say, I lost 1-0 to one of these. I'm trying to show, you know, like the 65-minute thing, and because obviously I had conceded 1 goal in the first half, because they just kicked the shit out of my players. There were a mess of players in my area. I pressed the square button repeatedly. It wouldn't work. The ball stuck to them and they put it in the net. That's the type of game this is. It's absolutely awful. Adam Batty, if you're watching this, which I really hope you are, when you're sat on your backside in your lounge, like I'm sat on my backside in my lounge, does your game play like this? What do you do in this situation? Do you pass it back to your goalkeeper and think, fuck that, I'm not playing this kind of shit? Because that's what I'm tempted to do now. My team have won the league. I got beat in my last match against Crystal Palace, and I got beat in my match before that 3-2 by Sheffield Wednesday in injury time to an absolute wonder goal, and they kicked the shit out of my team for the entire game, and it cheated its absolute backside off for them because they had 99 teamwork. You know, so obviously, you know, if your team's got 99 teamwork and you're the AI, what you get is lots more cheating. It was vile. But before we lost to Sheffield Wednesday 3-2, we actually won the title by beating Southampton in another cheating-fested, fucked-up match, but we beat them 1-0. So I've already got promotion now, which my team thoroughly deserve because we piss on all the others in this division. So I'm not bothered about winning this game. I'm more concerned about showing the 65-minute issue in PES 2016 that got, you know, 9 and 9.5 out of 10. So if I don't concede a goal, there you go. So in the second half I'll be able to show you now. Stay tuned for the 65-minute issue in PES 2016 that obviously all of the reviewers told you about because they're so honest and good at their job. You mean that they didn't tell you about just like all the other shit that goes on in PES 2016 because they have their heavy paycheck. If we can actually get this, if it'll let... Do you see what I mean? About, you know, the fucking type of game it is and how it sticks to them, and God, it's absolutely fucking vile. Right, we have it back to our keeper now. Adam, what do you think to this? Watch what happens on 65 minutes, Adam, but you'll know this already, won't you? So when we paid our 55 quid, is that how much it cost at launch? I can't remember. I'll have my receipt somewhere. When we paid that at launch, you already knew the type of game we were getting, didn't you? It's a fucking joke, it is. Watch this, guys. Watch what happens on 65 minutes. Just kind of think of something interesting, you know. They won't do anything until 65 minutes. The 65-minute issue in PES 2016. Watch it here in all its glory. 9 and 9.5 out of 10 from sites like IGN. Fucking bollocks. What a fucking jerk. Best Sports Game Award. Oh yeah, this is a really good sports game. So KONAMI, is PES 2017 going to play like this? Is that, you know, is that going to be shit as well? Is that going to cheat like PES 2015 and PES 2016? And do you know what I mean? It'd be lovely if a developer out there made a football game that didn't cheat and that played great. Watch what happens. Here we go, 65 minutes. Look at that. Spot on. Right. This is top player difficulty. Manual passing. I've got it on 10 minutes. Right. So if you wanted to know what settings were, that's the settings. Look at that, it's just bang to him. How did it do that? My, it's like a bloody fight now. So you can't get out of this cheat fest now, because you can't have it go back to your keeper, because obviously they'll chase him down after 65 minutes. Alright, just made some substitutions there just to, you know, get experience and teamwork up front. Look at how much it stuck to him then. It didn't spang anywhere. I had another player coming in there. This is fucking awful. Really is. Look at him. Just kicking the fuck out of my players. That's what type of game it is. And you can't get out of it. You have to have the balls away from your keeper. So you've got to suffer this shit. I can't get on that. Go on. Can't get a shot away. It's just, look at how that stuck to him then. Unfucking believable. And he's giving them a free kick. They're kicking the fuck out of my team and he's giving them a free kick. The 65-minute thing. And you've seen it here. PES is programmed like it. It's not to do with substitutions like I showed you. It's not. It's programmed like it. Unfucking believable. It'll go to them. I can't, there's no I can do. I can't believe it's... I fucking hate these type of games, you know, I really, really do. If there's anybody from Konami watching this, can you explain to me why you did this, please? Please, can you do that? Look at this. All they're doing and all they're interested in is kicking the shit out of my players. How do you play this game? How? Look at the fucking state on this. He's got away with it. And they just cancel it. It won't cancel that. That will pressure and it won't cancel it. I'm finding it does that quite a bit in PES actually. If you've seen my vids, you'll see that quite a bit. And I'll be pressing R1 and R2 and holding them down and it won't cancel it. Fucking bastardising passes. God, I can't stand games like this, I really can't. Just kicking the shit out my players. And it's finding, if you notice, it finds a way to make my players offside regular in matches like this. You have to have the ball in play to suffer this shit. Why did Konami do that? This is not difficulty. It's not difficulty. Why? What a fucked up match. But you've seen it. I said I'd show you it, and that is it. That is the 65-minute thing. That is it. So you've seen it. The opposition don't do anything, and I mean they don't do anything until 65 minutes. If you're a goal down, they won't even move. They will stay motionless. They won't move. But if the scores are level or you're a goal up, 65 minutes, they'll start. And like I say, it becomes more aggressive and it cheats more. If you can imagine that, it does. Unfucking real. I wonder what Konami have got to say about that. It's a joke, innit? Isn't PES 2016 a joke?